There are thousands of kids out there. In the city of Huntsville, we have literally hundreds of kids that we don't bring here. Urban Rangers and Rural Rangers is not a program, it's a ministry.
Outreach is probably the largest heart of the vision of this house.
And we saw such a viable tool to be able to bring little boys and little girls into our church.
Wednesday nights, we had grown to the point that we really didn't have any options because we are out of room in our church.
We do pick up kids from the neighborhoods that sometimes don't have a lot of discipline at their homes.
They needed specialized attention that we couldn't do in a normal Wednesday night class with all the church kids, let's call them.
The cultures were colliding between our church kids and some of our neighborhood kids, and it was causing some problems, and it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just the way it worked out.
So I took the 3, 4, maybe there were 5 boys that were in my class, and we pulled them out and we started working with them, and that was our first Royal Urban Ranger class, and that was about 3 years ago.
We have to go on Tuesday night and pick the kids up. So we have several buses and vans that we send out into the neighborhoods.
I think the biggest thing that impacts me is to look out on a Tuesday night and see those boys pouring out of the vans or out of the bus. You know what? That's probably the only chance that they get to get out there with a guy that is a father figure.
We feed them every Tuesday night. A lot of our urban kids don't get anything to eat unless we feed them. They
know that we're going to feed them. They know that we're going to feed them. They know that that this house is going to be open to them.
We saw some cool things happening. One thing was a lot of our discipline problems got better.
I used to get mad a lot, and they'll say something. I used to get mad when I walk out the room. Then as I started coming here more, my attitude and stuff started changing. So
when we first started out, you know, I told all the parents, you know, I'm going to have them doing push-ups and some sit-ups and stuff. After about a year, I came up to Commander Greg one day and I said, you know what, I don't think we need to be doing that no more. I think we've established the authority level here.
What we do is if they get too bad, we suspend them. They'll always tell us it doesn't matter. They ain't coming back anyway. But usually when we go back the next week, if they're not allowed to come back that next week, it's a problem keeping them off the vans and the buses.
My favorite part of coming back to the Rural Rangers is we get to see the commanders and all the family members that come here.
The main way we minister to these boys is we try to be Jesus to them.
They come here because they feel safe. They feel loved. They know that they're going to hear I love you that week.
You don't have to have project areas in your city to do Urban Ranger ministry. These are for a lot of children that if you didn't go get them, they wouldn't be able to come.
There's a young boy in a neighborhood somewhere who's just waiting on somebody to take them to Royal Rangers.
You don't make any money on them. As a matter of fact, you have to pay for everything they do.
I believe if we can touch the kids, we can touch their parents or touch their parents.
We want to support everything that is flowing out of this house.
Whatever we value in ministry is what is going to become valuable to our people.
They believe in what we do, and therefore the payback is incredible because our Royal Ranger commanders are deacons and they're ushers, and they help park cars in the parking lot, and we deliver food when we do outreaches in the neighborhoods, and the Royal Rangers is always at the forefront of most all the ministries in our church.